What if I told you that the key to better blood flow, easier mobility, and even improved intimacy after 60 might already be in your kitchen? Many men believe that slowing down, feeling weaker, or losing drive is just part of getting older. But that is not always the case. The issue may not be your age, hormones, or even your medications. It could be your breakfast. Yes, the very first thing you eat each day might be supporting your circulation, or quietly blocking it. Hi, I am Dr. Sophia Jane, a board-certified urologist. For more than 25 years, I have helped men rebuild their energy, confidence, and vitality using natural methods. Today on Sage 70, I will reveal 5 powerful foods that, when eaten in the morning, work like fuel for your blood vessels, muscles, and yes, even your performance. These are not trendy fads, powders, or quick fixes. They are real, everyday foods backed by science to improve blood flow, protect your nerves, and boost energy in men over 60. Stay with me until the end because I will also share a simple food combination I recommend to my private clients that shows results in under a week. If you are serious about boosting circulation, regaining strength, and staying off medication, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. And if you are watching because you care about your health or someone else's, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Now let's get started. Number 1. Pasture-raised whole eggs, your morning fuel for muscle. You have probably heard debates about eggs for years, but when it comes to men's health after 60, nothing starts your day better than a whole egg. And yes, I mean the entire egg, not just the white. The yolk is where the real benefits are. It contains vitamin D, choline, selenium, B12, and leucine. These are nutrients your body needs for healthy testosterone levels, stronger muscles, and nerve function. Many men I see begin their mornings with toast and coffee or skip breakfast entirely. That is a missed chance. Your pelvic floor, the group of muscles that control posture, bladder health, and sexual function, needs fuel early in the day. Eggs offer that. I had a 67-year-old patient named George who came in with back tightness and weak morning erection. I asked him to eat 2 pasture-raised eggs within 45 minutes of waking up. 3 weeks later, he walked in with a grin and said, "Doc, I feel like my body's finally listening to me again." That is what happens when your system gets real. Nutrients. And remember, pasture-raised eggs have more omega-3 south and antioxidants than regular eggs. Just 2 eggs in the morning, boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled in olive oil, can support blood flow, recharge your muscles, and improve morning performance. Now let's look at something that works deep inside your arteries. Number 2. Steel-cut oats with chia seeds and cinnamon, the artery support combo. This blend is a game-changer for older men. Steel-cut oats are rich in beta-glucan, a special fiber that binds to bad cholesterol and removes it from your body. This means cleaner arteries, steadier blood pressure, and better oxygen supply to your legs and lower body. But do not stop at plain oats. When you mix in chia seeds, you are adding potassium, magnesium, and omega-3 south, all of which calm inflammation and help your blood vessels stay open. Then add a touch of cinnamon.
It is
a strong antioxidant that also helps regulate blood sugar and supports healthy circulation. One of my clients, Harold, age 73, struggled with cold hands, numb feet, and reduced sensation during intimacy. We replaced his usual toast and butter with warm, steel-cut oats mixed with chia seeds and cinnamon. Within 10 days, he shared, "Doc, my feet are not freezing anymore, and I am beginning to feel things again, literally." This is not hype, it is real science. Beta-glucan, magnesium, and increased nitric oxide production. These are actual biological reactions happening when you combine the right foods. Your arteries begin to respond, allowing more blood to reach your legs, hips, and yes, even your sexual organs. And the energy from it is steady, no sugar spikes, no nervous energy, just clean, lasting fuel. Now, let us move to one of the most unexpected yet effective fruits on this list. Number 3. Watermelon with rind, nature's way of boosting nitric oxide. Watermelon is not just a cooling fruit, it is a strong supporter of nitric oxide production. Why? Because it contains L-citrulline, a compound found especially in the white part of the rind. Once your body digests L-citrulline, it gets turned into L-arginine, which supports nitric oxide levels, helping your blood vessels relax and improving blood flow. If you have ever taken medications like Viagra, you should know they work by increasing nitric oxide. Watermelon does the same naturally without side effects. For best results, eat watermelon on an empty stomach early in the day or blend it into a smoothie. And do not throw away the white part beneath the red flesh. That is where most of the L-citrulline is found. I had a 70-year-old veteran named Ray who began drinking a watermelon smoothie every day. Within a week, he said, "Dr. Jane, something definitely switched back on." He was walking easier, waking up with more strength, and felt more alive again. Think about that. No pills, no prescriptions, just fruit. Real food improving real blood flow. It is not magic. It is biology, and when those effects reach your smallest blood vessels, you do not just feel energized, you feel like yourself again. Now let us go over a food that supports both your muscles and blood flow from the base up. Literally, number 4. Steamed sweet potato with Celtic sea salt, your foundation for stability. Do you wake up with tight legs, off balance, or tingling feet? This might be a sign that your muscles and nerves are running low on fuel and fluids. Sweet potatoes are among the cleanest sources of complex carbohydrates. They help fill your muscles with glycogen, what they need to work well without spiking your blood sugar. Add a sprinkle of Celtic sea salt, not regular table salt. Celtic salt has more than 80 trace minerals that support hydration, nerve communication, and healthy blood pressure together. This mix helps your body maintain proper blood volume and muscular control. One of my patients, Anthony, age 74, used to feel lightheaded and weak every morning. I had him steam half a sweet potato, season it with Celtic salt, and eat it before breakfast. 4 days later, he told me, "Doc, I am getting up without stumbling. I feel stable again." After 60, men tend to lose minerals faster, especially if they take blood pressure medication or water pills. This simple combination delivers the potassium, magnesium, and sodium your body needs to support your heart, your muscles, and your energy early in the day. Now, coming up, I will walk you through exactly how to put these 5 foods into a simple routine, so you can stop guessing and finally take charge of your body before 9 a.m. because waking up and eating like your health still matters. It truly does. You are not just eating to fill your stomach. You are fueling your body, fuel your muscles, activate your nerves, and support the blood vessels that keep you moving, feeling, and functioning, especially where it truly matters. So here's what I want you to do starting tomorrow. Do not delay. Pick just one of these powerful foods and make it your daily must. Maybe it is 2 whole eggs with the yolks. Maybe it is a bowl of oats with chia seeds and cinnamon. Or maybe you choose a watermelon smoothie that includes the rind. Do not worry about doing it perfectly. Focus on being consistent. The first hour after you wake up is a critical window. Your blood vessels are more open, your muscles are ready for fuel, and your hormones are starting to adjust. That is when your body is most ready, not hours later. Not after a sugary cereal or just coffee. This is how you start improving circulation from the inside out. Now let us move to food number 5, which I personally consider one of the most important. Number 5. Beets or beetroot juice. The circulation boost. Beets are among the richest sources of nitric oxide you can consume. They contain natural nitrates, which your body turns into nitric oxide. This helps expand blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and deliver oxygen-rich blood where it is most needed. Many men skip beets entirely, but in my clinic, I make them a required part of the plan. Why? Because beets improve endothelial function, the condition of the inner lining of your blood vessels. When that lining is strong and responsive, circulation improves from head to toe, including where it matters for performance. You can eat cooked beets. Blend raw shredded beet into a smoothie, or drink pure beetroot juice first thing in the morning. For men over 60, I suggest about 4 ounces of beet juice on an empty stomach. One of my patients, Leonard, age 68, used to struggle to stand for more than 10 minutes without leg pain. We added beet juice to his morning routine, and 2 weeks later he told me, "Doc, I walked through the grocery store without needing to sit once. It feels like the blood is finally flowing again." Beets also help with endurance, mental clarity, and getting oxygen to your muscles. That makes them a triple benefit food. And when you combine them with the 4 others we discussed, it is like adding premium fuel to a classic engine. You will notice the difference in your legs, your hands and feet, and yes, in your sex drive too. So let us put all 5 foods together into a practical morning routine. Starting tomorrow, I want you to prepare at least one of these options the night before. Have it ready, set out the ingredients if needed. Your brain will thank you, your body will respond, and you will feel energy in ways you have not for years. Here is a simple routine. Wake up and drink 4 ounces of eat 2 whole boiled eggs with a bit of salt, or go with warm steel-cut oats mixed with chia seeds and cinnamon. Add watermelon slices on the side. For nerve and muscle support, steam a small sweet potato and sprinkle Celtic sea salt on top. You do not need to include all 5 foods every single day. Just pick 2 or 3 and rotate them. The key is to eat them within the first 60 minutes of waking up. Every minute you wait, your blood vessels start to tighten. Your nerves miss out on fuel, and your muscles begin to stiffen. This one simple habit, done daily, can help protect your energy, performance, and independence as you age. And I know some of you might be wondering, Dr. Jane, is it really this simple? The answer is yes, but that does not mean it is always easy. You still need to make the decision. You need to take action. You have to believe that your body still wants to support you, because it does. Let's quickly go over these foods again. Whole eggs help with muscles and hormone levels. Steel-cut oats with chia and cinnamon clean your arteries and help manage blood pressure. Watermelon with the rind boosts nitric oxide and helps blood reach the smallest vessels. Sweet potato with Celtic salt balances electrolytes and supports your nerves. And beets or beet juice improve circulation and increase stamina. These are not trendy superfoods, they are practical tools. Tools backed by real science, real patience, and my 25 years of hands-on experience helping men just like the best part. These tools do not come from a pill, they come straight from your kitchen. Now picture this. What if 7 days from now you wake up with warm feet, stronger legs, and more energy in the morning? What if you walk up a flight of stairs without holding the railing? What if you start to feel sensation returning during intimacy? These are the stories I hear every week from men who simply started not with a perfect plan, but with a boiled egg, a smoothie, or a bowl of oats. That is where the change begins, not at the pharmacy, but on your breakfast plate. Stick around, because next we will talk about the mindset that separates another failed attempt from real, lasting progress. When your body is stronger in the morning, you breathe easier walking upstairs. You do not reach for something to steady yourself when you get out of bed. You feel more balanced, focused, and confident. You do not just get through the day. You take control of it. That is what happens when you give your body real nutrition. And let me be clear. This is not about chasing the health you had in your 30s. This is about respecting where you are in your 60s and beyond. Your body may not bounce back the way it once did, but it can still respond, it can still heal. And it absolutely can get better if you give it the right fuel day after day. Now, I want to be honest. You might eat that bowl of oats tomorrow and not feel a thing. You might drink beet juice and wonder what the point is. But give it a few days. Pay attention to how your legs feel, notice your hands, and see if your balance changes when stepping into the shower. Be aware of what happens in the morning, yes, even there, because progress is not always loud. Sometimes it is subtle. A bit. More warmth in your toes, less stiffness when you stand. More feeling, more life, and these small changes, they add up to major improvements. For men over 60, the real issue is not just blood flow or losing muscle. It is giving up. It is the belief that decline is guaranteed. But here is the truth. Aging does not mean breaking down. It means learning how to cooperate with your body, not fight it. I have worked with men who have had heart surgery, prostate problems, or diabetes and still regained strength. Not because of some miracle solution, but because they started owning what they put on their plate, especially first thing in the morning. That is where real healing begins. So tomorrow morning, I want you to start. Not next week, not when it feels easier, start now. Your body is waiting for a signal. And that signal is your action. It is the choice to crack 2 eggs instead of skipping breakfast. To blend a watermelon smoothie instead of reaching for a donut. To fuel your body like your future depends on it, because it does. Because it truly does. Aging does not take away your strength. It simply asks whether you are still ready to fight for it. And if you have watched this far, I already know your answer. You are not finished. You are not broken. You are just waiting. To rise again, let us quickly review 5 foods, 1 goal, to restore your blood flow, energy, and confidence. 1. Pasture-raised whole eggs. Support for muscle, testosterone, and your pelvic area. 2. Steel-cut oats with chia seeds and cinnamon. Improve artery health and reduce inflammation. 3. Watermelon with the rind. Increases nitric oxide and improves blood flow speed. 4. Steamed sweet potato with Celtic salt. Balances minerals, improves hydration, and strengthens nerve function. 5. Beetroot or beet juice. Enhances stamina, blood circulation, and oxygen delivery. Eat any of these within the first hour of waking and you give yourself a better start to the day, a better body, and over time, a better life. These foods do not just help your heart or legs. They support the deeper systems that drive everything, your circulation, nerve function, and hormone signals. They help you feel more grounded, warmer in your limbs, sharper in your thinking, and more connected in your relationships. And remember, this is not about being perfect. It is about making steady progress. One solid breakfast leads to another. That turns into a habit. And in a month, you may look in the mirror and say, I feel like myself again. So let me ask you this. Will you let another morning pass with just weak coffee and no direction? Or will you take 5 minutes, give your body what it truly needs, and see what happens? You already have the knowledge. You have the tools, but most importantly, you have the choice. And this choice may be the one that truly changes everything. Because this is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with strength, focus, and confidence. A chapter where you walk with purpose, feel more, and live with energy. So tomorrow morning, walk into that kitchen with intention. Crack those eggs. Stir that bowl of oats. Drink that beet juice. Feel the floor under your feet. And remind yourself you are still in the game. This is Dr. Sophia Jane. I believe in you. Now go fuel up, stay strong, and I will see you in the next video. And if this helped, you do not stop here. Food is only part of the solution. To truly lock in more energy, stronger performance, and lasting health, your body also needs 3 key vitamins that most men over 60 are missing without realizing it. Even lacking just one can undo the benefit of everything you are doing at breakfast. So when you are ready,
click on my next video. Men over 60, 3 essential vitamins for energy, performance, and vitality.
I will show you exactly what your body is asking for, especially if you are tired of feeling tired. Believe me, you will want to see this. I will meet you there.